Hey there, and thank you so much for sticking to the course. And I hope you will enjoy the course so far. And now we are entering into the main part of this course, which is, of course, covering the design system. Design system for some of you, even for us as well, like once it came into the market, it was headache. But now it's not, you know, because I'm here, I will make it for you. I will make it easier for you, and I will also show you how powerful we have the design system if we have the design system. So for some of you, if you are familiar with the freelancing, when when you provide the output and the complete design system, the client love it. The clients really love it, right? When you explain to them like, we created your app, your website, and the design system in here is the design system. You can change everything, anything from here, and it will be replaced in everywhere. So I think the powerful thing about the design system is we can definitely do changes and future in a very easy, right? So I really suggest you to go with the design system, and don't be scared with the design system. Okay, design system is very helpful. Like in this website, in this app, like we created this design system. Okay, so here we have the typography, then we have the color fillers. Okay, then we have all the component, like we have the colors, we have these avatar stuff, and we also have the logo over here, the upgrade, the subscription badges over here. Then we have stepper over here, check and uncheck over here. So this is the complete design system, right? Even it could vary to a lot of the things, but what we have to do, we have to start with the minimal, start with a less thing, right? So you don't be don't be scared of it. Okay, and you can see we're here, each and everything is over here. All right, so I hope it will give you a clear idea. Even you can see where these toggle on and off toggle. So for example, if I drag it over here and I turn it on off, I can do that. Okay, so this is very helpful. Okay, and let me also quickly demonstrate over here. Like for example, we have the primary color is black, and then we have the yellow one, right? So if I, for some reason, like in near future, so if I want to change this yellow to different color, for example, like if someone change their mind, or if they change the branding, we can do this like this. For example, if I change the change the color to like this, the changes will be applied everywhere. You can see over here. Let me just go back and I will show you the design. Like this is currently the design right now. Okay, and if I change this color to different color, for example, let's try like something bluish. You can see over here the color is changed in everywhere. Okay, and here is also a very good thing to inform you. Even you can use one design system for most of your projects. Okay, you can duplicate that file, use that design system for that particular file. Okay, so I will not talk a lot. I told you that I will not talk a lot, and it's not theory, but I will definitely, it's my responsibility to provide you the right message. Okay, so over here, let me just quickly show you. Like for example, we have this typography over here, and even you can see these styling. We have the heading one, heading two. Each and everything is organized over here, and definitely there are some variable tokenization which we can do that as well, but we will not touch that. Okay, so I don't want to confuse you with most of the stuff. You are beginner part, you are beginner right now. Even if you are advanced level, or maybe yeah, if you are advanced level, then this is also for you. It will be also helpful for you in creating the design system. Okay, so here is most of the part. Even we use enter font for here for this one. All right, and yep, this is it. One other thing that I will show you over here, like if you focus on the H1, this is like it is 64 pixel in size. Okay, H1 is 64 pixel in size. Then we have H2, this is I guess 56. All right, then we have H3, which is basically 40, right? Then so on and so forth. And now if I go to our F and let me see, this is H5, this one is H4. So we haven't used our H1 and H2 over here because this is the design system. Even it could be applied on the web as well. All right, so yeah, you got the point, you got the idea, and now let's get into the design system. Okay, so for this I will create another file. All right, so I just created another different file which is completely empty. All right, nothing else over here except this page one and this empty layer. Okay, and now I will take this, I will copy this and copy as png, so at least we have an idea what we are doing, and I will paste it over here. Okay, so this is the typography. We will get started with the typography. Okay, so yeah, let's do it. So for first thing first, I will start creating this banner. So typography. Okay, and then I will like design system. All right, so now let's do that, and I will give it that much of size. So let's do 64 for this. All right, and enter is fine. Mostly we are using enter. For definitely for header we can definitely change it, but you know, once the design system is created, it's you know, everything is your hand. You can definitely change it whenever you want it. Okay, so over here we have the header, and we have the body text over here as well. Okay, so yeah, I think so far so good. Now give it a frame. The frame should be filled with the with this color. I will take this color as well. All right, because I'm taking inspiration from it and I'm creating a design system, and later we can definitely change that. Okay, and now I will give it maybe 90 pixel top bottom padding, and let's do maybe 90 pixel over here. Okay, perfect. Now I will make it left align. All right, and I will give it this header component. All right, so now it's header component. Perfect, and I will make it component. Now I will duplicate it, so we have our first ever component for this file. So you know, definitely we will play with that, because for future we can definitely use that, and we can definitely once we do changes here, it will be replaced over here. Okay, so now let me paste it over here and increase the size to all the way till that much. All right, and now one other thing that I can do here, I will make this bit bold, so we have this look over here. Okay, and for the sizing I will maybe change this to 48. All right, perfect. Now let's get into directly to these headings. Okay, so for this, if you can see over here, we have this heading 1, then font size 64 pixel, then light height is also 72 pixel over here. Okay, so we also give a clear idea for the development team as well. Okay, so perfect, I think we can do that. All right, so let's do even we can also get started from here, like create style. So I will click on this plus text tool. All right, then I need to create a style for text. All right, and I will call it, give it like heading 1. All right, we can do it definitely like this, and I will give it 64. Perfect, and the line height should be, let's give it 74. So this is the line height, and boom, we have this we created our style. Okay, perfect. So now the first heading is created. All right, and now if I type a heading text and I select this text and I apply our heading one. All right, so now the heading one is applied. Okay, and if you can see over here, we have this bold, semi-bold, medium, and regular over here. Okay, so we also need to worry about that, but before that we also need to create this as well. Okay, this line. So for this I will just go ahead and get start like heading one. All right, let me place it over here so we have a clear idea. I will detach this for now and I will give it like 12 pixel, and the line height should be auto. All right, this is auto, and now it should be maybe 16 pixel. Okay, and I think this is fine. We can definitely change the text color, but yeah, let's do it now. We will definitely try our implement our design system. Okay, so boom, I think it should be bold or semi bold is fine. All right, so now we have the heading h1. All right, then we have, I am duplicating this text. All right, this is the font size, then font size is 64 pixel. All right, and this text is definitely I think I will put this text inside over here. Okay, and give it a spacing, and this text is, I think it should be medium. All right, now I will give it a line, so it should be divider. All right, perfect. And lastly, line height, it is 72 pixel. All right, so line height, and I will make it auto layout. Select this as well and give it auto layout. All right, and now from left to right I will give it like some spacing, some pairing, so it should be 24 here, 24 here. Okay, perfect. From the, I don't think we need this pairing here, so I will get rid of this pairing. Okay, perfect. Now one other thing that we can do is we will give it a stroke, so the stroke should be, I think, bottom stroke. All right, so let's give it a bottom stroke here. All right, boom, and I will give it some spacing, so spacing should be maybe 12 pixel. Perfect, and I will also change the stroke color to something like this for now. Perfect, and I will make this component as well. So let me make this component. All right, and I will name it like header bar or something. Okay, perfect. Now I will use it over here. All right, so we have this heading one, and this is bold, so I will also heading one. All right, perfect. Now this one is bold, so, and the bold I will detach this and decrease the size to maybe 24 pixel. Okay, and I will make also bold, and this one should be bold. So I can definitely do changes in the head, in the style link over here. Okay, so I will make this from regular to bold. All right, so boom, we are done with this. I will make this auto. Perfect. So we are done with this, the first one, styling. Now let me just duplicate this, 1, 2, and 3. But we can definitely, okay, how much spacing we have, I will give it auto layout, delete this. Now duplicate this, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So now take it to over here, make sure it is aligned left right, select all, give it a auto layout. All right, so now we have the heading one everywhere. Okay, so here is the thing I can do here. Either I will detach this from here and I will make it semi bold. Okay, so here we have semi bold. All right, and if we want to add this, so we can do it like this. Okay, I will just select on this plus create style and I will give it a name heading h1. All right, heading h1 and create. So now we created the second style and the styling will be appear over here. Okay, so even I can change this to heading h1. All right, so this is the bold and this is the semi bold, and we will also make this semi bold. All right, and for some reason I will change this as well, so maybe from bold to regular, and we will also give it some color like this. Okay, nothing to worry about the color. We can definitely, like, once create our style guide for this color, we can implement that as well. Okay, so we are done with this. Now create this one, so I will detach this and again follow the same, and I will make it heading h1. All right, create the style. All right, so now, and this one should be, instead of this is h1, so instead of bold it should be medium. Okay, so we have semi bold, medium and regular, so this one should be semi, this one is medium. All right, and lastly we will make this regular, so let me make this regular and then I will create a styling here. All right, so heading h1. So we are done with this. You can see over here we have h1, 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 and h1 is created with the spacing as well. Now I will select, with the help of command, I selected all of those and then I will add a new folder. Okay, so now I make a folder of this heading h1. All right, so we can even call it like bold. All right, let's call it like this: bold, medium, semi bold, then we have medium, and then we have regular. Perfect. So in h1 we have all those stuff here. Okay, so now let's rename this to regular. Perfect. So we have all the font over here. This is done. Now previously what we were doing, like we were creating each and every style separately, but now we have update, I think a month ago, and where we can duplicate this. So for example, if I want to copy, or even I can duplicate it. Okay, so I can easily duplicate this style. Okay, so I will duplicate this. Now the style is duplicated over here, so I will select bold, okay, semi bold, medium, and I selected one of those and I will make add that new folder and I will call it like heading h2. All right, so now we have heading h2 and I will get it outside of this one. Okay, so now we have h1 and h2, and let me take this down, take this off. Perfect, h1 and h2. So what else we can do over here? Super easy. I will just expand this, and with in setting I will make this, these I will apply these properties. So this one should be 48 and the line height should be 56. Super. Now I will apply it over here. So 56 and, sorry, it should be 48 and this one should be 56. Perfect. We are done with this one as well. Now let's do this one, and it should be 48. Light height should be 56. Perfect. Now let's see if we applied over here, applied over here. So one other thing that we can do, this is semi bold, and this is bold, semi bold, and then we have medium, so it should be 48. We already applied the property here, and this one is 48 and 56, and hit enter. Okay, so now it is, it is very very easy, like creating this is now very easy. Previously we were doing give a style one by one. Okay, so now this new feature is amazing. Okay, so done, we are done with this. Let me just duplicate this along with this one, and I will just do a little bit changing. So this one is heading 2. All right, and I will make this 2, this 2, this 2, and this 2 as well. All right, perfect. And this one should be 48 and 56. Okay, done. We are not done yet. Okay, so now I'm selecting this one and apply the property of heading H2. Why? Let me see. Oops, we are the property is applied over here as the reason, because if you remember, we we selected the first one of that. Like once we duplicate that, we selected the first one. Okay, so that's why the property is applied over here. So what we can do, we need to just do reverse thing. So we can just apply the heading H1 over here. Okay, heading H2 is already applied over here. Okay, super easy. Let me select this one, and I will apply the heading H1. So this is bold, this one is heading H1 semi bold, this one is heading H1 medium, this one is heading H1 and regular. So this one is already applied over here, and now one thing, this one is applied over here, so I will just apply regular here. Perfect. So now we are almost done with the second one as well. Now for the third one, I will give it auto layout here, give it auto layout here, so we are consistent. And now I will give it auto layout with this as well. Perfect. Now duplicate this. All right, so basically what I can do over here, I will again duplicate this. All right, so now it's duplicated, and we have to, now this time I will select the second one here. So second one here, second here, second here, and second here, and I will give it a new folder. Okay, so now new folder should be heading H3. All right, so now heading H3, I will take it out from here. Okay, so now collapse here, and now I will just move this up. Okay, so now we have H1 heading H1, H2, and H3. All right, headings as well. All right, so we have H1, H2, then we have H3. Okay, so I will just do this one, this one, this one, and this one. Then we have H4, so let's make it 4, 4, 4, 4. Then make it 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Then make it 6, 6, 6, and let's make it 6. All right, perfect. And let's do this one. We already did for this one as well, so this is fine. Okay, boom. So now let's do this. If we have some issues over here, H3, 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 we are done with that. Then we have H4. So this one is already applied over here. Then let's make it H4 medium. So H4 and medium. Then H4 and semi bold. So H4 and semi bold. Then H4 and bold. Okay, so we are done with H4. Now let's do the H5. So I'm selecting this and I will apply this one over here. Okay, so the same you can do it on your side. All right, so this let's do for the H5. So let me just go all the way to H5 bold, H5, H5, let's do semi bold. All right, you can also do it like this. So I'm just copying the property from here and paste it over here, paste it over here, so it will be also easier for you to to do not do a lot of scrolling. So I'm just selecting this. You can see over here H5 is already over here. So now I will just make it medium, and from there H5 is already here, I will make it regular. Okay, so and for this one let me make it H6. So H6. All right, so now I will just uh, copy this, copy the property from here. Okay, and paste it over here, and over here. All right, now select this one. It should be semi bold. Select this one. It should be medium. Select this one, and it should be regular. Okay, boom. We are done with the heading. We are definitely done with the heading, and since we already have an auto layout over here, so I will just make it fill and I will make it white. All right, and now from left to right, since we applied the 90 pixel from left to right, so I will also do the same for here. So I will make it 90 from sides. Okay, and now I will take it all the way toward here. Perfect. So far so good. Let me increase this a little bit more so we have equal spacing. I think this one should be, let's make this these fill, these should be also fill, these should be also fill, these should be also fill, and these should be also filled. Again, these should be also filled. All right, super. So we are done with the headings, and I hope you will understand this part. Now let's do the body part. All right, so doing the body is super easy. Let's do it. Okay, so boom, let me just do this body one, and again I need to give it this typography, some text over here. So typography guideline, let's don't need, we don't need it for now, but we will definitely give it a title. Okay, so we need to give it a title, and the title should be enter font. Okay, so for this we use enter font, and I think we should give it like this, and from top to bottom I will give it 124. Okay, and then let's make sure it is aligned with over here. Okay, perfect, boom. Now enter font, I will cut this and paste it over here, or maybe instead of this I will select this and give it an auto layout. Perfect. So now enter font, and this is headings, and let's make a divider, and this one is enter font. Okay, and for this text I will make it maybe medium. All right, perfect. Now let's duplicate this, and let's not duplicate this, maybe we duplicate just one of this and paste it over here. Okay, or maybe I will duplicate this all and remove all of those. Perfect. I am placing it over here, and now let's make it body. And body, we are also using enter, so we should also use enter as well. Enter font. Once you guys changing this design system, so make sure you also change those title as well over here like this. We if you use some different font, you can play with that. Okay, so then we will replace this with the body text. So maybe like for the body large, since we have large over here. Okay, and then for this we have size font size 16 and line height 24 pixel. So font size 16 and line height is 24 pixel. It is 24 pixel here. All right, so here we also missed one thing, like we did it like 24 line height till that much, but we also needed to work on this one as well. So this heading is basically 32 and 40 line height. Okay, so we will make this 32, and this should be this was basically so 32 and 40. So this was 40. Line height was 40. Okay, the same we will do for this one. So for this one h5 we have 24 and 32. So 24 and 32, and this last one was 18 and 26. So let's make this 18 and 26. Boom, we are done with this over here as well. And then now let's make this body large. So the body large, we have how much font is 16 pixel, and then we have 24 pixel here. So I will duplicate maybe this one, the heading it's 6. I will duplicate this. So duplicate the style, and remember, once we duplicate it, we don't see anything over here, but once we expand this drop down, we can see everything over here. Okay, so now let me just select the second one from here, second one from here, second one from here, and second one from here as well. And I will make like add new folder here. So the folder name should be body large. Okay, and I will then remove it from here, collapse this, and now let me take the h6 to their own place. Okay, so now we have this body large, and the body large we have 16 pixel, then the line height was 24 pixel here as well. Okay, and we will also do definitely bold, semi bold, medium, and regular for this one as well. Okay, so let's do the same for here. So 16 and 24, hit enter. Okay, 16, 24, hit enter. 16 and 24, hit enter. Okay, so once you hit enter, you will also see the changes in here. Okay, so now we have we also need to double check it if the text didn't apply. So for this one it's applied. Okay, so we will make this regular. Okay, so this one is heading. All right, so now let's apply the property here. So I will apply this one h all the way to body. So I will apply this one, the first one, and let's copy the property from here, paste it here, paste it here, paste it here. Okay, and super easy. All right, it's super easy, and you can do the same for the other. Bottleneck? Güzel bu All right. Perfect. So now it's easier for us. We will select semi bold here, select this, and medium here, select this, and lastly regular here. Okay, so we are done with this one as well. Now I will duplicate this, give an auto layout and duplicate this. Okay, so then we have body medium and body small, so I will duplicate this as well, and I will speed up the process. Okay, super. So now we are done with this as well. Okay, but one thing to fix over here, we have this body medium. I think, yeah, this is fine. So we are done with the typography, and I hope you will have a clear idea about this. Okay, now I will also name this typography. Perfect. So you can see over here we duplicated this in our design system. It's great, looking great so far, and even we can also play with that, giving it a different color. You know, you can show your creativity over here. Okay, so now we have body text is also an enter, and the heading is also an enter. Okay, and since I told you that we will also we will try to implement our font styles over here, so let me select this font. All right, and now this is enter medium, right, and 16. So let me see if what we have 16 over here, right, in the body text, and this one is medium. So boom, now this is the styling is applied over here. Okay, now I'll just copy the property, the space, the copy the property from here, and I will select this and paste the property. So now the property of this font style is applied over here as well. Okay, and the same, if you can see over here, this is 16, but this is semi bold. So let me select, go to the property to all the way 16. All right, so this is the body's text, and this one is bold or semi bold. Okay, so now we applied the font styles over here as well. Okay, and this one is enter in 48. So I will select this and I will apply this one over here as well, so semi bold. All right, so you can see over here we have the font applied over here. Now if I select this, style guide is applied. If I select this, style guide is applied over here. If I select this, style guide is applied over here. Even if I select this, style guide is applied over here. So that's the power of, you know, like creating the the font style, and how easily we can apply the stuff here, and also, you know, and we did in the component. So I think you will have a clear idea about the typography.